Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to give you all some drills that you can do in your room in a small space. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, we're pretty much going to focus on ball control because that is one of the easiest things to practice while you're by yourself at home. First of all, we're going to start, if you have enough room to walk back and forth, that's great. If not, just do everything stationary. So first, we're just going to pass on our platform just straight up in our center line, and we're going to move forward. So keep the ball nice and low and move forward while you're passing. Okay, we've moved forward. Now we're going to go backwards. If you can't go backwards, don't stress it. Just start over and walk back and then go forward again. But this is just a really good way to get your ball control. It's a good way to control the height of the ball because you don't want to completely sky a ball inside because there's a roof, right? So you gotta keep it nice and low and controlled like so. So the next thing you can do besides walking back and forth like that is that you can stay stationary, stay low, and practice. Notice how I'm not moving around too much and I'm just using my platform to lift the ball. That honestly just promotes having control in your platform because, you know, say a ball's coming and it doesn't have a lot of speed on it, you have to use your platform to kind of guide the ball, so the more control you have over that, the better. Okay, so next we're going to practice passing outside of our center line, so that means that we are going to walk, or more like kind of shuffle sideways and pass at the same time. If you don't have enough space to do it, it's okay, so just... And now we're going to go back. Perfect. And you can switch sides so you can kind of practice working on both angles. The key to passing on an angle is actually your shoulders. So if you're taking a ball like this and you want the ball to go to, let's say my camera, that's the target, you have to drop your inside shoulder and that way your platform will be angled towards your target. Because if you're just like this, you know, and you want the ball to go there but your shoulders are facing that way, that's, you know, that does not add up. So you gotta, boop, drop your shoulder, and then pass the ball. Next, we're gonna work on some one-handed passing. Now, do I recommend passing with one hand constantly? Absolutely not, because guess what? If you can get your one arm there, guess what? Boop, you can get your second arm. So it's really important to understand that because, like, using one hand is kind of like a reaction, last-ditch effort kind of thing. It's not like your first instinct, okay? But let's practice it. So we're gonna go back and forth. We're going to start over here, and we're going to start with our right hand. You can just start with your dominant hand. That's usually what I do because it makes me more comfortable. So, whoa. See, it got out of control there. So let's go backwards. Perfect. Now let's do with our left hand. I'm not as good with my left because it's just not my dominant arm, to be honest, so I get a little nervous. That was scary. Almost hit my TV. And if you're not comfortable doing that, once again, do not do it. You know, you don't have to do everything in this video. It's just more like suggestions, ideas. But now we can do some stationary one-arm passing, so... That was bad. That was a good little run. Okay, left. Confidence is everything because I second guess me using my left hand all the time and then I end up messing it up. So confidence is key, baby. Now, this is the fun one. We're going to start alternating our arms. So we're going to go right, left, right, left, right, left. Catch if it gets out of control. Right, left, right, left. This one's fun. That one's fun because it's kind of like a game of like hot potato almost. It's like don't let the ball touch the ground. So actually that's like literally the whole definition of volleyball, I feel like, but this is so much fun. Now we're going to practice like a little open one-arm scoop kind of vibe. So basically what a scoop is like it's like the same thing as passing like this, except you scoop the ball. Like your arms are open. It still hits your platform, but you're kind of scooping the ball. So say that you're playing defense, you see the ball getting hit, you transition, stop, and you extend your arms to pass, but maybe your hands don't come together into your platform, but they still stay open, and you scoop the ball so the ball hits you like you're digging the ball, and then you just scoop. That is the scoop pass. We're going to practice that. So keep your arm nice and open, palms are open, and your hand is kind of flat and relaxed. So, and it's a little different than platform passing, you see, because you're hitting it on your bone. It has more air on it. But when you're scooping it, it kind of dies more because you're hitting on the inside of your arm. And usually people scoop when someone hits a ball like really hard. And I mean like they absolutely just bam, right? Scooping it kind of absorbs the energy from the ball. And it honestly keeps the ball on your side when you're digging it. Because sometimes if someone hits the ball at you really hard and you dig it just straight up, there's a good chance that you can overpass it because there's just a lot of pace being put on the ball. But if you're scooping it, it's like boop. Kind of hits you and it deads it a little bit, and then it just goes up, kind of slows the ball down. It's nice. So let's practice it. And once again, it's not really meant to have like momentum when you're doing it because that's kind of an awkward movement, but just getting a nice little bounce on the ball is key. Now let's try with our left. I'm a little scared for this one. Not bad. Okay, now we're going to practice a little hand passing. Just because you're a setter does not mean you don't need to know how to set. Okay? Putting that one out there. So let's just get some touch on the ball. Set nice and low and repetitive. Am I even in the frame? I am. Okay, thank God. Nice. Keep it going for as long as you can. If your arms start getting sore, catch it. Shake them out because I know it burns. And start again. Notice how I'm not like lifting the ball when I set. I'm not doubling the ball. My hands are hitting at the same time. If you want a tutorial on how to set, I have one on my channel. Just go check it out, baby. Now that we've done that, we're going to just start moving with our setting. So once again, we're going to start back here and work our way up. So notice how I'm keeping my hands nice and high. Okay, and we're going backwards. And if you can, keep the set going. Don't catch it. But if you need to, that's okay. Now lastly, we're going to do a little alternating. So we're going to set, pass, set, pass, set, pass, set, pass. And this really works on just keeping a nice and controlled pass, because passing to yourself is key. Because if you can't pass to yourself, how can you expect to pass to someone else who is at a distance? So just pass and get your hands on it. And then that also works on getting your platform formed quickly. And that also works on setting to a target and being able to control where you are setting the ball without doubling. So yeah, try to just keep it going as long as you can. Oop, I hit the ceiling. Try to keep it going as long as you can. You can even throw in some one-on-ones if you want to. That's fine. Also why I like that drill is because when you're passing, you're not always going to be right on top of your head to set the ball, which I like because practice is kind of moving around, being able to move your hands in an awkward kind of way and still get a clean touch on the ball. So I think that's a great way to practice. But yeah, that's it for my video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. That really makes me happy. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!